welcome. Episode 5. Hi. Kind of rhymed. I didn't even plan for that beforehand. But hello, how you doing? Welcome. Episode 5 of the Untitled series here on United Spurs of America, as well as Jacob TV. Big ups wherever you're watching this from. Hope you're doing well. Again, this is episode 5. Happy Sunday. Winding down my weekend personally. I hope you had a great one. I hope you were blessed all weekend long. Surprising bit of news on a Sunday. Wasn't expecting out of nowhere. Tottenham Hotspur, verbal agreement with Manor Solomon from Shakhtar Donetsk. Shakhtar Donetsk. I'll work on that. Sorry. If you're from there, please tell me, how do you say that name? But hope you're doing well. Before I get started, please do hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already to both of these channels. I would appreciate that very much. But yeah, got a little bit of news with that. Out of nowhere, we signed a guy on a free. I like free deals. Let's see what he could be. We'll talk about him a little bit. But also in other news, outside of this random signing of Manor Solomon, Manor? I think Manor Solomon. That's a cool name. I'm not going to lie. Manor Solomon is a really cool name. But we also officially triggered the buy option clause for Pedro Porro. So that's official. It was already mandatory, so just a formal process is completed. It's not technically a new signing, but either way, it is officially official. He's ours. He's Tottenham through and through. I'm curious if he's going to stick with the number 23. I'm curious if James Maddison might get the number 23. He did say how iconic it was in Lily White watching Ericsson in the 23. I think it'd be sick with James Maddison wearing 23. Think about it. Michael Jordan 2-3, MJ 2-3, and we got James Maddison 2-3, JM 2-3. It's a little bit of a switcheroo, if you will. But I personally, I like numbers and stuff, so I'm kind of a nerd about that. I know some people don't really care, but I'll move on. I swear. But I just wanted to bring that bit of news as well. Pedro Porro, what do we think about him? How does he fit into our starting 11? Do we feel confident that at right back he can defend well enough? Is that Emerson Royale's job to take? Or is he competing up at the right wing with Kulusevski? I think the signing of Manor Solomon puts that to rest because I think he would play on the wing before, but who knows? I just feel like there's so much mystery right now around our team, and you know how sexy mystery can be. They always say when someone tall, dark, and mysterious, and so far we got Ainge, Postecoglou, and mysterious, and I like it because I'm curious to see what he can cook up. You know, in the last episode, I did talk about Destiny Udogie, the left back position. Pedro Porro is officially ours. Is he a right back? What do y'all think? Do you see him as a right back going forward? Can we trust him defensively to pick up those duties? Or do we think Emerson Royale is better suited? Again, Emerson Royale, this was his regular position. This was the position we brought him in that he used to play, which was right back for Barcelona. So let's call it how we see it here. I think, me personally, Pedro Porro, a little bit of a liability defensively. I don't know that I trust him. I like his crosses into the box. I think offensively and going forward, we can all agree he has qualities there that deem him worth that price tag. Maybe a little expensive, who knows? But if we can get him to defend good enough for Ainge's system, then who knows? The sky's the limit for this guy. Maybe we'll look back in 4 years' time and say, damn, that was actually really cheap buy option clause that we triggered. So it remains to be seen. But I, for one, am happy. He's got a lot of things that I think you need to have to embody the type of player that I can get behind, which number one is heart and passion, la passion. I need to see la passion. And even in this photo that Fabrizio used to tweet, I'll share it here real quick with y'all. Look at that. The guy, this was after he scored, I believe, the last match of the season. And he does, I mean, I don't know the celebration. I don't know the root behind it, the meaning, but I'm all for it. But there's the news. Tottenham have officially triggered that buy option clause for Pedro Porro. 40 million feet of Sporting for Porro, who is now 100% a Spurs player. There you have it. He's 100% Spurs player. He's got the passion. I think that is a quality that you need to have. That's I mean, it's what kept Lucas Moura employed for so long. It's also why I've used that for my argument as to why Heung-min Son should be a captain if Harry Kane is no longer here, because he bleeds Spurs. Pedro Porro, let him fall in love with the club a little bit longer. Let the fans keep bigging him up. Hey, you never know what can happen with this man. But yeah, so that happened. But I think in bigger news, in like more catchy headlines, I don't know. Should I go to the easy route here and do like the catchphrasey headlines like everyone else? Do the attention grabbing headlines? Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Should I sell out? I don't know. But the big attention grab here, Manor Solomon, nationality is Israeli. He's 23 years old. Preferred foot, when you look it up on SofaScore, says both. I like that. I like that he doesn't have a preferred foot. He like them both. I know for Shakhtar, again, let me disclaimer. I don't watch Shakhtar Donetsk. I don't watch him. So I don't know about this guy. I did see him with Fulham. He was with Fulham a few years back, and he did play in the Premier League with Fulham, I believe. I was watching a goal earlier. A really nice curler. He was on the left side. He cut it back inside, just inside the box, off his right foot. Bang, far post, curled it past the keeper. Beautiful, beautiful finish. And that was in the Premier League. Well, actually, I think it was FA Cup, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been the Wolves in the FA Cup. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe he didn't. Maybe that wasn't the Premier League. Maybe they were actually in the Championship that year. I don't know. But I've seen that. And that's about it. So, curious, what are y'all's thoughts? Manor Solomon, what do you know about him that I don't? Teach me. Help me learn here. Because I'm excited. It seems like a pretty good deal if we think about it. When you buy someone for a free, that's always nice. So, allegedly, he's going to sign a 5-year deal, valid until... You know what? What am I doing here? Why am I reading something? Let me just share it with you. Let you read along with me. They have a nice photo there from when he was at Fulham. So let's go ahead. I'll zoom that in, make it a little bit easier to see. More details on the exclusive news. Manor Solomon will sign a 5-year deal valid until June 2028 as a Tottenham player. So next week, the medicals are all set for Tuesday. It looks, yeah, Tuesday. Medical test booked on Tuesday as revealed. Deal completed by super agent Pini Zahavi. That's a fun name. And he's a super agent. He's not just your regular agent, folks. He's a super agent. And there he is. He looks like he got some passion. Looks like he's playing Brentford or Sheffield. So this is probably in the Championship. So, but yeah, there we go. There was this. Look at that. In Lily White, he looks excited. Again, I'm not going to act like I know this guy or that I watch him. Doing a shout out, Southview Stand TV, Ashmatic. He did do a video on this that I did watch. I hit the like, of course. Please do hit that like and subscribe here and everywhere because it helps everyone who take their time out of their day to make content for y'all. But he did a really in-depth video. I would definitely recommend to go check it out, get to know him a little bit more. But yeah, for me, I never seen him live in a game, so I'm not gonna act like I know this or that about him. I only know what I can look up, what the clips I've seen. Looks like he's got some good ball skills. Looks like he's got decent pace. And it looks like he can finish in some cases. The stats would say, what do the stats say, Jacob? They say for the Euro qualifiers. Let's not look at Euro qualifiers. Let's look at Manor Solomon in the Premier League. 19 matches played. He started 4 goals. Okay, 4 goals and 4 starts. That's not bad. I don't think he got any assists. Wait, did he? I don't see nothing. Nope. 4 goals. So there it is. That cool. Again, stats really don't mean nothing to me unless I can also watch. I think when it comes down to the debate of stats versus the eye test, I like to be on the middle, 50-50. My eyes tell me one thing, the stats tell me another. Again, I can look up the stats, I can read the stats, I can look at his heat maps, see what areas he occupies, primarily the left wing. So maybe he's a sunny backup. Maybe he's a competition for Kulusevski. Maybe because he has preferred both feet. These are questions I'm curious about. Again, if you know anything about this guy, please do comment below. I'm curious to know. But apparently he's technically really good. A lot of the stuff that I've been reading, it's all good reviews. This is one of those deals. And for me, it's an example of I'm glad that we did it because say he went on to somewhere else, had a blinder of a season and we had sniffed around, we would all be blaming the club, right? We would all be saying, what the hell are we doing? Another Kvaradona, Kavica Kvarakashelia, however you say his name. We'd be saying it's another one of those. I feel like there's a little bit more seen on him. Obviously, he did play, it looks like, in the Premier League. He also played in the Champions League for Shakhtar, if I'm not mistaken. In the Premier League of whatever league that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what some of this stuff is. So he's played in stuff that I don't even know what it is. So, and he's only 23. He's young, 5'6". Yeah, young, free. I like it. I'm not upset about it, but I need to see some center backs. Holy shit. Can we please get some damn center backs? Now, I was looking at some news. There was a little bit of center back news. I am going to perfectly pivot and transition to the next little bit of business that I wanted to talk about. Tottenham are currently working on deals for Edmund Tapsoba and Mickey Van de Ven. I love them both. If you've watched any of these series, you know I love them both. I will hug them. I will hold them. I will take them out to the bar. I will be that wingman that they need if they need it. They probably don't, but if they do, holla at me. I'll take care of it for you. But it says we're working on deals for both of them. So apparently we're in cahoots with both of their agents, with both of their clubs. Music to my ears. I rate both of them highly. I want them both. Am I greedy? Tell me down below. Am I greedy? Is this greedy of me to want them both? I think we need them both. I would like them both. Mickey Van de Ven is versatile. I've heard people say he could play the left back position. I think with his pace and his young ability and Ainge's teaching abilities, we probably could get a left back out of that kid. And then Tapsoba on the left. He likes to play with both feet as well. He is a right-footed center back, but he can play on the left. He has the know-how. I think Tapsoba, Van de Ven, Tapsoba, Romero, and Royale, that sounds like a pretty decent back line to start off versus Brentford for me. I mean, we do have a match in Perth in 16 days. That's a little more than 2 weeks. We got to have a squad. I'm curious to see. I cannot wait for all this stuff to come out. Also, a little caveat. If you didn't see on Spurs official Twitter, they did release some training footage. It's probably on their YouTube and Spurs Play, etc., etc. But they did release some training footage, and everyone, myself included, we're all getting excited because they're passing the ball and it's moving fast. It's boom, 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 boom. And you just hear coaches in the background, faster, pass it faster, move the ball faster. Mwah. Creme de la creme. I'm talking about this is what I want to hear. This is what I'm here for. Also, Mr. Rodrigo Bentancur, he specifically was on the bikes and stuff, and he's looking good. That thigh doesn't look as skinny as it looked a few months ago. So I feel like this summer he might have been putting in that work. I hope he has been, because our talks are we need him in some fashion or form to really help us going forward. I wonder how much time it is going to be. I've estimated November, December before we get Mr. Bentancur back. But if you are watching, 10 minutes in, 12 minutes in, when do you think we'll get Mr. Rodrigo? When's he coming back? I'm curious to know when you think. For me, I say like November, and that's being generous. Who knows if we see the same guy? I hope we do, but who knows if we will. But yeah, that's a little bit of news I just wanted to bring. I hope this video finds you well and happy. I hope you're enjoying yourself, your family. I hope you're staying blessed. Again, I keep it here. I'm too blessed, and I'm too blessed to be stressed, and if I may, too fresh to be stressed as well. So I hope you're doing well. This again has been another edition of the Untitled series, I guess, because I don't have a title. I don't have something to like plug, say the name of. But while you're here, please do hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this video out. Again, I will reply to every single comment. That is a goal of mine here on the channel. I want to be very interactive. I want feedback. I want y'all to talk to me. Hello, ¿cómo está? I need to know how you're doing. So comment, like, you know the deal. But that's it for me. We got another signing, y'all. It's not official yet, but it is Fabrizio Romano. Here we go. And when Fabrizio Romano here we goes, that's the next closest thing to them holding the shirt on Tottenham Hotspur official. So I'm calling it like it is. I think it's a signing. We've agreed to personal terms. It's going down for real. We got another signing. Please, 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 whoever's listening, if you're listening, can we get Mickey Van de Ven and Tapsoba? Just a thought. I would love it. We need it. I would like it. I would love it. And I just think that we need it. But anyway, please let me know what you think down below. Let's keep this thing rolling. Let's keep the channel growing. If you're over here on United Spurs of America, big ups. Thank you for the subscription. It is free, so it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to this channel. We are on the road to 1,500 here on United Spurs of America, on the road to 100 at Jacob TV, where I think we're less than like 5 away on Jacob TV. So if you ain't subscribed over there, you're still listening. Sounds like we're cool. Sounds like you support me. Sounds like you want me to do well. Go over there, hit a subscribe as well. I put these videos on both so you can digest them wherever it pleases you most. But I also do a lot of different stuff over there. You'll find it over there. There's more stuff coming. More stuff coming here on United Spurs of America. Had a great show yesterday with Spurs Talk Show. Shawnee boy, shout him out. So I hope you're all doing well. Again, stay blessed. Don't stay stressed. Keep it locked here. I'll have something again tomorrow. Again, it was probably for the UK. Good morning. Hello, good morning for the American audiences watching this as it came out. Good night. I hope you have a good night. And as always, come on, you Spurs. Coys.
United Spurs of America with your hosts, Michael and Jacob.